Hey guys, it's Venom here. I'm doing my Blackwing deck profile again. The last one I was kind of mumbling, said some things that were just kind of stupid sounding. Um, I just wanted to do a redo video of it. So this will be replacing my old Blackwing deck profile. As soon as I post this one up, I'm going to be deleting the other one. Um, I'm going to go more in depth than I did with the other one because I feel like I didn't explain my choices enough, and I didn't explain why I like certain things. But and there's still some 3 or 4 proxies in the extra deck and 1 proxy in the main deck. I'm trying to get these ASAP. As soon as I get the whole deck, I'll do a deck video with the whole deck, and hopefully it'll be a whole lot better than this, better quality. But let's go ahead and go into the deck profile. First up are the monsters. There are, I have no idea how many. You know what? Numbers don't matter. Blackwings. First up is Dark Arm Dragon. You can manipulate your graveyard with cards such as Monster Reborn, Zephyros, Gale, well not Gale, but Blizzard, Vayu, just so many, there's just a lot of cards that manipulate your graveyard, including your opponent's cards. So why not run the Dark Armed? It can be dead sometimes, but 90% of the time it's good. I just like it. 2, Blackwing Sirocco the Dawns. I don't personally like it all that much. It's not that great. More of just a filler and for OTK and for value. It will be replaced eventually. I'm actually thinking about taking out one, but not sure what for. 3 Shuras. This is your main guy in the deck. You will use him to be able to use Black Whirlwind to search into practically your whole deck other than Sirocco and Dark Armed. Makes really good plays with Vayu. Makes Vayu a lot more playable in this deck, and just makes so much stuff a lot better. Even if you can't pull out the special summon from the deck, it's still a really good card. 3, Boris. Always run 2 to 3 of him. It all depends on personal preference. I run 3. I really like to swarm the field and OTK with cards such as this, and I feel it's more consistent, plus it gives me a higher monster count, which this deck needs a little bit higher monster count than other decks. Well, not like high, as in above 20, but it needs at least like 18 to 22, roughly, I'd say. Otherwise, it's not going to do any good. So that's really good. Zephyros the Elite. I'll go more in depth with him in my first Perfecting the Blackwings video, talking about specifically about him and combos he makes. But he's really good, underestimated, and people need to run him. If you don't have him, find one, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm finding one. 1 Clute. It's the honest of Blackwings. 1 Gale, probably the top 3 or 4 best tuners in the game. Best tuner of Blackwings. Blizzards with so many targets that you can have in the grave, especially 4-star targets. It's really good at 3. If you don't run that many targets in the grave, just run 2 of him. Otherwise, he's probably the second best tuner of the deck, or of the Blackwings. 1 Vayu. You can run 2 of him. All depends on your personal preference. I prefer 1. I don't top deck him early game that much, so I typically use him before he gets into my hand. So I still find him good at 1. I just don't like him at 2. I find it inconsistent and a waste of a second slot. Now for the spells, you've got 1 Black Whirlwind. It's limited for a reason. It's the reason why Blackwings, or the original reason why Blackwings are amazing. But since it got limited, Blackwings have just multiple ways to get around that being missing out of the deck. 3 Pot of Dualities. It's really good. It just makes you play more conservative, as in you don't get to swarm the field. You don't have to swarm the field right when you play that. It's a lot better than, say, Cards for Black Feathers, in my opinion, because you don't have to remove the card, and you get one. Yes, you do get 1 card less, but you get the choice of 3 cards instead of 2 cards, basically. I like it. Allure of Darkness, just for, you really need the draw power in this deck, since you lost 2 Clutes, 2 Gales, 2 Whirlwinds. You just lost so much with ban lists and stuff. You need the draw engine, so it's just there for draw engine. Monster Reborn, just a staple, helps swarm the field and make big combos. Dark Hole, bombs. I'm at Dark Hole and Heavy Storm, 2 biggest bombs of the game, other than Black Rose and JD and stuff like that, and Demise. These 2 are really good, really kind of staples. If you don't run them, you've got to have a really good reason not to run them. 2 MSTs, just the staple. 3's too many. Don't run 3, it sounds stupid. Mind Control. It makes your opponent waste a normal summon, basically, and you grab that monster and synchro with it, and it made them have a waste of a normal summon, and you lose 1 monster, and you gain a stronger monster, a lot stronger. And Book of Moon, just a staple, especially in Blackwings. For the traps, you got Mirror Force. It's a staple. It's a bomb to take out their attack power when they go for huge OTKs or just stuff that you don't like their field and you want to get rid of it. I run 1 Delta Crow and 2 Icarus. I find 3 Icarus a little bit too many. I find that Icarus is at 2 is perfect, and Delta Crow is really good because I love just mass destruction of their cards. I love getting rid of all their cards. And not many people are being smart and running 1 or 2 Starlight Roads nowadays. A lot of people are like, oh, that's just a waste of a slot. Well, guess what? There's so many bombs in the game. It's not. I really like keeping my opponent's field empty, so 3 Compulse is really good. It's chainable. If they MST it, you chain it, compulse their monster back, compulse their Stardust, get rid of crappy stuff that you don't want them to have, crappy for you at least. 1 of these will be going out for a Solemn Warning once I get it. Until then, 3 Compulse. 2 Bottomless, taking 1 out for the second warning, Solemn Warning, because this card's not that great anymore. It's still really good, but the only reason why it's not great is because most of the meta, such as plants and stuff like that summon such weak monsters that this is gonna be kind of just a little bit on the weak side. Not gonna be getting as much activations and stuff like that. Starlight Road with so many bombs, JD, Demise, Black Rose, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Torrential Tribute, Delta Crow, just so much mass destruction. You really need at least 1. Plus it gives you a free 2500 beater that can negate certain effects. Trap Dust Shoot, it's kind of like a game winner when you open with it. It kind of guarantees that they don't have monsters and guarantees that you can swarm the field and just go amazing first turn. And Torrential Tribute, mass destruction, keep them from having crazy good plays. That's it for the main deck. I'll go on to the extra deck. You got Mistworm. He's my replacement for Trishula until I get Trishula. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, just an extra 8-star synchro. 2 Stardust, 1 for just regular synchroing into, and 1 for Starlight Road. Self-explanatory in a way. Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant. It's for your Armor Master and Vayu and Grave. 2 Armor Master. Gonna drop him down to 1 soon. I only need 1. Only synchro him once. So 1 Black Rose, your alternate 7-star synchro. 1 Gaia Knight, gets past Stardust, kind of a filler. 1 Iron Chain, only good. I mean, it's only good against certain decks. Don't synchro it all the time. 1 Brionic, crazy good, best 6-star synchro in the game. 2 Armed Wings, it's a pretty good card. And Vayu plus Armor Master. Vayu plus this equals Armor Master. So that's the only reason why Armor Master might stay at 2. But Catastor, 5-star, sure Vayu. Vortex, sure Vayu again, and special summon that sure back once it dies. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and next up will be Perfecting Blackwing's the Perfecting Blackwing series. The first video for it. I forgot what it's name called. I'm stupid right now. This is the updated video. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe.